Hello everyone, how's it going? It's me Tangosis back at you with another first impressions video. Today we're checking out Nexomon Extinction. First things first, just want to say big thanks to P-Cube for a review copy. As always, it's greatly appreciated. The second point here is that the developers on the Steam forum said there's going to be a balance patch coming soon. So, I imagine hopefully that'll be up whenever the game fully releases on the 28th. So with that, let's go ahead and hop on right into things. First positive is that there's a huge roster of Nexomon to catch. Figures at like 370, 380 something, so folk will certainly be busy if you want to catch them all, you know. Up next is the charming art style. As you can see, well, I'm sure you'll see in a wee jiffy here, the characters and stuff are all very well designed, going through the character sprites and whatnot. The Nexomon designs are also pretty cool. Up next is that the game itself has a pretty good soundtrack to it. You'll be hearing that, I believe, throughout the gameplay footage here, but yeah, the game itself has a pretty good soundtrack. With the positives out of the way, let's take a look at the negatives then. Now, as I said, a balance patch is on the way now, supposedly, but I'll include them here if you're interested in hearing what these negatives would be before the proper release here on Friday. So, the first main negative is that the balance can be a bit unbalanced at times. Sometimes, even if you're the same level as an opponent, their team will probably end up beating you the odd time. I know it's probably from a design point of view, because at the same time it would be a bit boring if you just steamrolled everything, but just saying that sometimes it can be a bit unbalanced, so hopefully that'll be sorted whenever the full release is out. The next main negative point is that there is a few lacking of some quality of life features. Stuff like your KO'd teammates not getting any XP. That's one of the other things that will be sorted in the upcoming patch, or whenever the game is proper released. So again, just please keep those things in mind before we continue this. And now for the neutral areas. The game's opponents get stronger as you get stronger. Basically it just means that you'll always pretty much have a decent challenge, but in saying that you'll probably have a harder time leveling up your weaker teammates. Maybe a toggle or something will help with that, or even implementing like an optional shared XP system. The next main neutral area is that the stats are normalized, so you can use a team you like, rather, you know, like how they look design-wise, rather than just their stat effectiveness. You can boost stats using cores that you can build or get from quests or exploring, so you can basically equip them onto your team to make them stronger that way. The other neutral area point is to do with the dialogue. You'll be seeing a bunch of meta references from lazy game developers. That's one of the reasons that the towns are small instead of the tyrant Nexomon destroying everything, as well as a few RPG references, stuff like that. So depending on whether you like that sort of meta humor, I found it alright. I got a chuckle out of me at least, but if you're someone like my buddy Ryan, who, well, let's just say he tends to sigh at my very bad puns most of the time, so depending on whether you like these meta references or not, well, the writing will probably be a neutral area depending on what you think of it. But yeah, as I said, personally I liked it alright, but if not, well, you'll probably just want to mash that your X button or whatever to skip the text, but there you go. That's from a neutral point where the writing and the meta references and stuff. So yeah, that's it for this neutral point. The other last main neutral area is that the Nexomon only have one type rather than two, like from Pokemon. So in a sense you could say that the team builds can be a bit limited, but maybe they'll update that and add like secondary types and stuff to the Nexomon roster, hopefully. But basically, aside from that, that's basically it for today's first impressions on Nexomon. The game's releasing on the 28th of August. This is only just like I guess you could say the pre-release review copy build I'm using, so hopefully they'll implement some of the balance changes, maybe make it so your Nexomon team can get the shared XP, stuff like that, but for the most part I'm definitely enjoying it. Fans of Pokemon and other monster collecting games will certainly enjoy this, I would say. But yeah, that's basically it for today's first impressions video. Just want to say big thanks folks for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.